we went up to Borlänge in mid-June of 2007 to the Peace and Love Festival up in Sweden, where the sun barely goes down at that time of year. And we arrived into this place like 3 hours north of Stockholm, in the middle of nowhere, and the streets were deserted. It was this festival that was spread all over town, and we thought, what are we doing here? You know, like, this is absurd. I've never been to Scandinavia. You know, this is, all right, but we'll play it, you know, and we'll see what happens. And right before we went on, all of a sudden the street in front of us, this long dusty road in what looked like a ghost town, just filled up with people. And they seemed all very genuinely excited to see us, you know. We're like, this is crazy, you know, I don't know. I didn't even know we put out records up there, you know, but they seemed to know the words, you know. And then when we played I'm Yours, the place went even crazier. I could look down this street, what looked like, as far as my eye could see, people coming out of buildings and coming from around corners and every which way and singing and clapping, and it just absolutely freaked us out. Like we couldn't shake the smiles off of our faces, but we were trying desperately to sing the song and continue. It was just mental. And but yeah, I had no idea what to expect. And the next day in Stockholm, it was almost like after that moment, we then began to hear it and see it everywhere, and realize that, whoa, I'm Yours, it has been sort of circulating around Sweden and around this part of the world for quite some time, because we shared a cab with someone a couple of days later, and you know, they asked what we were doing in town and told them who we were, and they were like, oh my gosh, I'm Yours, it's great. And we're like, this is bonkers, you know. So it was pretty neat experience, you know. And I think that's what, it was that moment where I was like, man, I got to make sure I'm Yours is on the next record, you know, because I wasn't sure that it was even going to make it onto a record, because it had its own life and it just existed as it was. But I thought, no, you know, you gotta make it available. And I thought it would be fun too to have brother and sister songs to I'm Yours. And so really I'm Yours, the feeling of I'm Yours became sort of the foundation for the record. You know, like, whoa, I'm Yours expresses so much about just happiness and love, and you know, and I want to make sure that the rest of the songs on the album, you know, are as groovy and simple and spread as powerful a message as I'm Yours.